Welcome to Module 4.1, the Startup Team, and why it will change over time. You'll see that this comes from track 4 of 8 vertical tracks in the I Know curriculum. This fourth track of the curriculum provides an overview of building a business, and the focus is for startups. Defining your team. When you first start to think about becoming self-employed or starting a business with just 1 or 2 friends, then defining the team may seem unnecessary. If it is just yourself running your business, then you have to do everything, right? Well, actually, no, that is wrong. What you need to do, but you should try to avoid doing those things that you do not need to do yourself. Focus on what is important. So where to start? Well, you can see from the graphic here that we break activities down into 3 main areas: administration, finance, making and selling. And it's likely that you thought about becoming self-employed and starting a business based upon the products you could make, or the services that you could offer, and the customers that you believe will buy from you. That often places the focus on the founder of the technical competencies for making and selling. But your team needs other people too. Administrative support. There are some activities under admin that could be done by a bookkeeper, keeping track of receipts and recording what money has been spent on what purchases, filing things so that they don't get lost. And we believe strongly that you should get an accountant to handle all of your tax returns and monthly payroll. This is usually provided as a service that includes printing monthly payslips for you and any other employees. Remember that you may already have a team without realizing it. We don't want you to ignore administrative tasks or financial matters, but be sensible about when to ask for professional help. Some aspects of administration, for example ordering raw materials, may well need your expert oversight. And under finance, we certainly want you to check cash flow and ensure, via online banking, that your business account has enough funds to meet payments as they become due. But where do we start to build a team? Well, in fact, as mentioned, you may already have a team, and it may well be bigger than you think. The early business team starts with the founders, and that means you and anyone else who has joined you in this new venture. An accountant, every business needs one to ensure that you comply with tax rules, filing of annual returns, VAT and payroll. We recommend that you visit 3 and appoint the one that you like best. Certainly take recommendations from friends or other people who are in business. A bookkeeper is a person who prepares monthly management accounts so that the founders, that means you, can easily see how the business is progressing from a practical point of view. You may need a solicitor from day 1, but you may not. But although you may not need one immediately, it's important to identify one that you can get advice from if something unexpected comes up, or if you need to put some contracts in place. Trade organisations or professional bodies. If you're a member of any trade body, then think of them as part of your team. Go to their meetings, listen and learn. Bank manager. Try to meet with bankers at the outset and then at least every 6 months. You may need to organise a bank loan, and so they need to know you and your business. The early team. This can include a number of other parties, particularly from government organisations. In Malta, we have a lot of helpful organisations, and you should certainly think of Malta Enterprise and Trade Malta as part of your team. Regulatory advisors. You'll need to ensure that your business operates to the correct standards required by legislation, for example, health and safety. And remember that ignorance is no defence in law. Independent Financial Advisor, or IFA, can advise you about what insurance will be most appropriate for your business, and can also advise on pensions and health insurance. We advise strongly that you find an IFA and take their advice. Now, we mustn't forget that part of the early team are the customers. Take time to ask them questions. Listen carefully to their answers. Information from customers about what they want allows you to offer products and services that they will want to buy. But always remember the problem-solution benefits model and try to think in terms of benefits over cost, representing value as perceived by the customer. Customers should perhaps be thought of as the most important members of your team. In conclusion, then, these are the top 10 components of a business team at the start of your business venture, and as your business grows, you'll need to hire other people capable of making products or delivering services, people like you perhaps. But always remember that you can hire people on a part-time or short-term contract to suit your needs, or bring them in even on an hourly basis, for example, your accountant or lawyer. So at the end of the presentation here, In the lecture, we'll be asking students for questions, but for now, I just wish to say thank you for watching the video.